Greetings and welcome to the Astronomy Picture of the Day podcast. Today's picture for September 20th of 2025 is titled Gibbous versus Crescent. So what do we see here? Well, here we see two objects in the sky that can be seen to go through a cycle of phases. And to the left, of course, is our own moon, and we're seeing just a tiny portion of the moon there. And that is in what is called the waning crescent phase, when it is visible in the morning just before sunrise as a thin crescent up above the eastern horizon. Now, the other object we see is in a gibbous phase, which is the phase between half full and full moon. So between what we call the quarter phase and the full phase. However, this isn't the moon. This is actually the planet Venus. And because Venus is in between Earth and Sun, that means that it goes through a complete cycle of phases just like our moon. Now, it doesn't do it every month like the moon does. It takes a much longer period of time to go through that cycle. But Venus can be seen as a thin crescent at times when it is close to Earth, in between Earth and the Sun. And there are times when we can see a very thin crescent. There are other times when it's on the far side of the Sun from Earth, when we see it as a gibbous or even close to a full phase. Now, this is not only a waning crescent moon, but very close to the new moon phase, which is when the moon would be directly in between Earth and Sun. And when that happens, if everything is lined up right, you can actually get a solar eclipse when the moon will pass in front of the Sun. Now, we had a lunar eclipse just a couple of weeks ago, and we do have a solar eclipse coming up tomorrow. Now, that'll be visible as a partial solar eclipse, so only a portion of the sun will be blocked out, and it will be visible for certain regions in the southern hemisphere of Earth. So those of us north of the equator are not going to have a chance to see it, but if you're in the right location in the south, you will be able to see a partial eclipse. And the areas where this would be visible include parts of Antarctica and New Zealand, where it will be primarily visible. So a chance to see a partial solar eclipse if you are in that region of the world. Other parts of the world will have to wait at least 6 months for the next eclipse, which would occur, and that would be an annular eclipse occurring in February of next year, and then a total solar eclipse that would be visible in August of next year. So eclipses do occur relatively often. You just have to be in the right location for a solar eclipse in order for it to be visible. So that's what we have coming up tomorrow on the 21st of September. So that was our picture of the day for September 20th of 2025. It was titled Gibbous versus Crescent. We'll be back again tomorrow for the next picture, previewed to be equinox sunset. So we'll see what that is about tomorrow. And until then, have a great day, everyone, and I will see you in class.